I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, except when you around me. Treat me like water while you play me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hey there, mamas and friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we get started, I want to make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and press the bell notification so you can know every time I upload a new video. Thank you. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my labor and delivery story, how I had a positive birth experience. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. So first I'm gonna give you guys just a little bit of background so you know where I was in life, what I'm working with, all the things. My original due date to go into labor was July 24th. My last day of working to go on maternity leave was July 6th. That was a Thursday, so I get off of work, everything's great, I'm happy as hell, whatever. The next day, Friday, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the park and I'm about to connect with my baby. I'm about to connect for myself. I'm about to just sit out in nature and do what I do. So literally I'll upload a little video right here of me literally meditating in the grass, doing some birth affirmations. That's what I was doing, girl. Really in my zone, okay? I'm literally barefoot, walking through the grass, all the things, okay? I'm not playing. Little did I know, Saint wasn't playing either. The next day I wake up, I'm just a little crampy. I'm like, hold on, wait, hold on, wait. The cramps are like really light. For sure. I continued going with my day. Like I took the dog out, I went to go get some breakfast. Like I'm kind of good, but I'm kind of crampy. So the cramps continue. I call my mom, I let her know, hey, I'm having some cramps. I don't really know what's going on. Just letting you know I'm having some cramps. She literally stays on the phone with me for like a couple hours, just talking me through everything. The whole time we're on the phone, I'm still contracting. But it's really just feeling like slight, mild cramps. They continue for hours. My mom's like, you know what, I'm just gonna come over and sit with you just to make sure everything's fine. Go back a little bit. My boyfriend, he is at work also, and he's working in Charlotte this day, so I'm literally by myself. My mom and my sister come over, they keep me company. I'm contracting. My mom is like, you know what, let's go ahead and get you a shower so that you're all ready, because I think we're probably gonna have to go to the hospital. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I have my baby today, I'm gonna be confused, because what happened to the 2 weeks? What happened to July 24th? And that's the thing about pregnancy, is that it's just so unpredictable. You just don't really know what to expect when you're pregnant, when you're about to go into labor. That is like the craziest thing ever, is that there's really no way you can fully prepare for your experience because you don't know what to expect. So hopefully these tips that I drop are able to help you kind of prepare a little bit better. I go ahead and take a shower, and as soon as I get after the shower, my pants are wet. It's not like my water broke, like, you know, like in TV shows and in the movies, it's like water broke. That wasn't me. It was kind of like, I feel like my pants are a little wet. I end up changing my clothes. I tell my mom, she's like, what? That's kind of unusual. That happens literally like 3 or 4 times I have to change my pants because I'm leaking. Like my water is breaking slowly, just not all at once. We call the doctor. My contractions are still continuing. I think around this time they are about, I don't know, I say they're probably about between like 10-12 minutes apart. We call my doctor. I let her know, like, my water is kind of breaking slowly. I'm having contractions. They're getting more intense. They're getting closer together. What do I do? She kind of told us to hold off a little bit the first time, but then when my water kept breaking, we're like, you know what, forget it, we're going in. Forget what she said. We go to the hospital. It's still July 8th. That, what is it? It's Saturday. It's July 8th. Saturday. They move us to the labor and delivery room, and they're like, yeah, you're gonna have a baby. I think they checked my dilation, and I was about maybe 1.5 centimeters dilated. So yeah, they're like, let's go ahead and get you admitted. We were able to have 4 people in our delivery room. So I had my mom, my grandma, and my boyfriend. We had 3 people. The first tip that I want to give you guys when trying to create the birth experience that you want is whoever's going to be in the room with you. Some people prefer it to just be them and their partner. Some people prefer a little entourage, how I did. My reasoning for that was because I'm a first-time mom, and I'm also a Black mom, and I just know the stigma that there is against Black women in that environment. So I just wanted to make sure I had all of the support and help that I needed, especially with going through those contraction pains. I'm not thinking straight. I'm not even listening. I'm not even paying attention to what's going on. All I know is contractions are happening and I need everyone to shut the hell up. Between those 3 people that I trust the most with my life, I had them in my corner, in my circle, in the delivery room, you know, helping me, and also my freaking labor and delivery nurse. My labor and delivery nurse was the best. She was so nurturing. She was so supportive. I can tell she loves her job because she wasn't just like checking vitals, you know, like she really was checking with me, connecting with me. How are you doing? You know, how are you feeling? So yeah, she was just very in tune with like me being her patient at that time. So that is going to be my tip number 1, is whoever is with you in the labor and delivery room, make sure it is a supportive group of people that only have your best interest at heart. Also, all of these people that were in the labor and delivery room, my mom, grandma, and boyfriend, all of these people knew my birth plan. That was super important that I communicated that to them, so that in the instance of something happening, they were able to kind of remember, oh wait, I remember Brittany, she said she doesn't really want an epidural. So are there other pain managements that we can try first? You know, I communicated that with them so that when you're not going to be in your right state of mind when you're in labor. So having people that know your plan and what you want, what you expect, is super important. I'll kind of quickly, I didn't have that many things on my birth plan, but I'll kind of quickly tell you guys a couple of things. I remember one was I did want a non-medicated birth. I didn't want an epidural. I wanted to go natural as long as I could. Also, I wanted to be open to being able to try different positions. I didn't just want to be like strapped to the bed, hooked up to the monitor, and not able to move. No, I wanted to walk if I wanted to. I wanted to turn over if I wanted to, do different things that I felt comfortable. I really wanted to be able to listen to my body and what my baby was trying to communicate with me to get him out the best way possible for the both of us. And my hospital was super accommodating with that. I mean, it is for labor and delivery, but they had like the big little tub that you can get in. They had the huge exercise balls that you can bounce on. So they definitely were accommodating with that. What was the other one that I had on my birth plan? I think I had like 3 things. I can't remember the 3rd thing, but if I remember, I'll let you guys know. Just making sure that everyone that's gonna be with you on your special day knows your plan and your expectations. It's super important. I'm telling you, you're not gonna be thinking about that shit when you're in labor. I'm telling you. At this time, I'm very much in the labor process. They also suggested Pitocin, and I heard that those Pitocin contractions are something else. I really didn't want the Pitocin, but my doctor explained to me that because the way my water broke, it didn't like break, it was breaking, that she said there could be like a rupture with the hole or something that was breaking from, and it can lead to an infection. So it was best for me to get the Pitocin to encourage those contractions and to speed things up a little bit so that my water could break all the way. So I did get the Pitocin, and the Pitocin did exactly what they said it was going to do. Okay, those contractions, those Pitocin contractions are nothing to play with. Oh my God. The pain definitely started to increase at this point, and baby, I'm very uncomfortable, okay? I'm very much in pain, but I still was not ready to get the epidural. I don't know what was up with me this day and why I wanted to be Superwoman so bad and not get an epidural, but that was just my vibe. That was just what I wanted at the time. They offered the laughing gas. I think there's probably a fancy medical term for it, but essentially it's laughing gas. So I opted for that. Like I said, I still wasn't ready to get the epidural. Got the laughing gas. I said, give me the laughing gas, okay? Give it to me. I need something. Give me laughing gas. They gave it to me, but nothing was funny. I wasn't laughing. I was in fact crying. Like there's nothing. I don't know if they didn't do it right. I don't know if I didn't do it right, but that laughing gas was no. 0 out of 10, don't recommend. So yeah, they gave me the laughing gas, and then I quickly said, girl, get that laughing gas out of here, okay? Ain't nothing funny. The baby's still in me. I'm still in pain. No to the laughing gas. Okay, y'all, I'm back. My baby woke up. Yeah, so we're gonna continue the story with Sing Boy here. The story of how you came, Papa. My contractions were super, super unbearable. At this point, they definitely started to pick up with the Pitocin still going, the laughing gas not working. Baby, I'm in pain and I'm not having fun. I was not having fun, Papa. I'm like, finally, forget it. I think at this point, it's about 12 a.m. It's midnight. And I'm like, you know what? Forget it. Let's get the epidural, okay? I throw in the towel. I give up. get the epidural. Go get the epidural, lady. That's what you guys need to do, okay? You guys are all looking at me, recording videos, trying to make the memories. Go get the epidural, lady. I'm fed up. I'm over it. That's exactly what they did. They got the nurse. I got the epidural, and oh my God, I felt so much better. I feel like, you know, I started to get like a little twinkle in my eye a little bit. You know, I'm like, things are like funny again. I'm smiling, I'm laughing, you know, I can see again, kind of, literally. And so that's kind of what tip number 2 is. Like, when you are creating your birth plan and you are imagining how your experience is gonna go, I would just say to not really put too many expectations on how things are actually gonna play out. You know, in my birth plan, I had no epidural, no medication, natural. But it's like, baby, when you're in it, you just don't know what's going to be best for you at that time and for your baby. Even like when people have C-sections, I'm sure majority of the people that get a C-section wasn't really planning on that happening. But, you know, kind of have an idea of what you want to happen. But if things don't go that way, it's okay. As long as you have the support that you need and you feel comfortable with how things play out, that's all that matters. If you and your baby, you know, at the end, everything is fine and you guys are safe, that's all that really matters. So that's kind of tip number 2 is have your plan, have an idea of what you want to happen, but if things go out of that, it's okay. Don't stress about it. I also believe that how your birthing experience goes kind of does play a part in those first couple of days of postpartum. So just don't be too hard on yourself. Don't set super high expectations. Just be easy, go with the flow. I promise everything's gonna work out the way that it should. So yeah, the epidural is issued at about midnight. At this point, I had been laboring on my own all day with no medication for about 15 hours. So I'm super exhausted at this point. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I am tired. So I was able to take a nap finally, and I felt so happy to be able just to take a nap for a little while. I think we were able to sleep for about 2-ish hours. They woke me up about 2 a.m. and they were like, Miss Chavis, yeah, it's time to push the baby out, okay? Enough sleeping, wake up. Let's push the baby out of your vagina now, okay? You ready? 1, 2, 3, and it's like, wait, hold up. I thought I was dreaming. Hold up. That's literally what happened. They woke me up and they were like, it's time to push, basically. So we're all like, no warning, no, hey, we're gonna wake you up in about 15 minutes, okay? No, they was like, but just time to push. My anxiety was going crazy. Are you gonna eat or are you just gonna listen to mama? It was going so crazy. They were like, we might need to issue an EKG for her to make sure everything is okay, because why is her heart rate so high? I'm like, guys, I have anxiety. You just told me it's time to push a baby out and I was in the middle of a dream. Yes, I'm anxious. I have anxiety. Also, it's like, I'm about to finally meet the baby that's been in my belly for 9 months. Like, this is crazy. I'm anxious. Anxiety, yes. They're like, it's time to push. We all hands on deck, okay? We're all in that mode. I'm pushing. The doctor is like, you know, very encouraging. She's helping me. She's trying to assist me the best way that she can. And there was a point in time where like the baby was right there. He was like, they could see him, but I was pushing like just enough. I wasn't doing enough to get him out. I was pushing like just enough to kind of keep him there. And so the doctor had like a little pep talk with me. She's like, hey, mom, look at me, okay? Look at me. And you're gonna push this beautiful baby out, okay? He's right there. We're all with you. You got it. And that just goes back to tip number 1, having those people there to support you when you need it. Because that pep talk, baby, it changed the game for me. It changed my mindset. I'm like, whoa, you're right. It's go time. It's go time. Let's do this. We pushed the baby out. Also, wait, I'm about to forget my step number 3. Step number 3, another very helpful thing that my doctor did was, he's struggling, okay? I'm over here just talking and he is struggling with this bottle. Another thing that my doctor did that was super helpful and that resulted in me not tearing, push my baby out. Wait, so if you are like pregnant right now and you're in your 3rd trimester, like later in your 3rd trimester, basically about to deliver, then you know I think it's safe at this point to do the perineal massages. I think that's what they're called. So my doctor was doing those on me and also doing it with mineral oil. Game changer. I'm telling you right now, literally going in like this motion with the mineral oil seriously helped just like lubricate the area to get him to come out a little bit easier. I really think that helped with me not tearing. So tip number 3 is, yes, ask your doctor, do you guys have mineral oil? I'm telling you, it's a game changer. I did not tear. It's my first pregnancy. First time my baby also, he was 6 pounds, 13 ounces. So I think he was a great weight also for me not to tear. But I also think that mineral oil too definitely did the trick. So that is tip number 3. Get you some mineral oil, girl. Even if you are in your 3rd trimester, you're not quite at your due date yet or about to deliver, it's still safe for you to perform perineal massages. I don't know if it's safe to do it with the mineral oil, but still even prepare your body. Let's make that tip number 3 with the mineral oil. Prepare your body for what it's about to go through. You know, do little stretches, do a couple squats, bounce on your bouncing ball, you know, do some yoga. Those perineal massages, I'm telling you, they are going to help prepare your vagina to not tear and to get the baby out. Your body already naturally knows what it needs to do, but there are things still that we can help prepare it. So tip number 3, prepare your body, get the mineral oil. At 3:16 a.m., my beautiful little Snooky was born. He was welcomed into this world. Our lives have been completely changed ever since. So that is basically my birth story. I mean, I wouldn't say like my birth story was amazing. I mean, it was amazing, but it's not like a superhero birth story or like super painless, or you know, like anything crazy. But I do feel like my birth experience was very manageable. I feel like it was perfect for me, and my baby happened perfectly the way it did for me and my baby and my family, and I'm just super grateful. So I really do think that those 3 things kind of helped nudge my experience into a positive direction. And so yeah, I just thought that it would be kind of cool and nice for me to share that with you guys, so that hopefully when it's your time to give birth, you are able to control some of the factors and make it as easygoing as possible. I feel like a lot of the times when we see people giving birth on TVs and movies, it's like this I mean, it is a crazy experience. Don't get me wrong, okay? It's definitely crazy. But it's just like, you just always think of it being overwhelming and just super painful and chaotic. But it's like, it doesn't have to be like that. You are the author of your story, and you can make it to go however you want it to. I'm just here to tell you that I had a positive birth experience, you know, at a hospital, and that you too can have the same experience. It's not impossible. I think there's also a stigma on hospital births these days, you know. A lot of people are going like the home birth route, and that is super amazing. I would love to do that one day if I have the mental strength. But hospital births are not bad. I mean, I think that can be another tip too. Do some research on, that can be like another little bonus tip, is to do some research on where you're going to be giving birth. There was an opportunity to do like a hospital tour where we gave birth at, but we didn't have time to do that. I did like a virtual one, but not like in person. But yeah, definitely do like some research on where you're going to be having birth at. What kind of things do they offer that can help support you and your specific needs? So yeah, that was my birthing experience, and thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in. I'm so excited to continue this YouTube journey and just kind of share different things that I've learned throughout my experience. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and please let me know down in the comments what other type of videos you guys want to see from me. I am here for you guys, okay? So let me know what you want to see. As always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye guys.